What's up, nerds? Private Food Bar here. Today we're going to be talking about my basic training experience, and along with that, I built a kit to resemble what I was issued in basic training, see how it fares in ground branch. Starting off, we got a weapon system, which is going to be the M4 with a CCO sight, a PEC 15, and a standard 30-round magazine. That's it. If you shot an AR-15, I promise you're not missing much. Just a full auto function, and even then you don't get to use full auto. Our helmet is going to be an ACH. Things are gross. You can't hear shit with them. You don't even get to wear your helmet cover, so it's shiny as fuck. There goes your fucking concealment. It is what it is. iPro, it's going to be clear because we're not high speed, obviously. Plate carrier, it's going to be like an IOTV. It's big, bulky, heavy. It's everything you never wanted. On top of our plate carrier, we're going to be rocking a standard combat loadout. That's it. Nothing crazy. Our top's going to be the ACU coat with tactical pants, both an OCP gun belt. Ain't going to be shit. We didn't have shit for our belts. We didn't use handguns or anything like that. Gloves, they were completely green. I believe they were called forest green. They're heat resistant, so if you left your weapon system in the sun for a while, you could pick it up and use it without burning the shit out of yourself. The boots stayed as about basic as they can be. Let's go ahead and jump into a mission and continue on. So when you first get to 30th, for 30th, obviously, because we're talking about combat arms, it's going to suck. You're going to do a lot of sitting around, waiting, going building to building, room to room to get all your shit done prior to actually training. At the end of the day, you're going to go to the bay. For those of you who don't know what a bay is, it is a giant room that sleeps around 45 to 60 dudes. It sucks. Ours didn't have AC. It was about the middle of July in Georgia. It was rough. And that's about where a lot of fights broke out because no one's comfy. And yeah, it's just not a good time. Hopefully, when you guys go through, they'll have fixed it by then. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, leaving 30th is probably one of the best moments ever until you get on the bus and then you realize that they're telling you to get off the bus to go do a thunder run. You Cav Scouts out there, you know what I'm talking about. The rest of you who don't know what it is you run to certain stations, you do a little bit of PT, and are given a history about the Cav. Infantry, I'm pretty sure you guys have something similar to that. If you do, go ahead and let me know in the comments down below. And let's compare and contrast some stories. Maybe a little bit of friendly banter. However it goes, it is what it is. It's usually a motto to live by in the military, guys. Anyways, in basic, you got 3 phases. You got red phase, white phase, and blue phase, just like the American flag. In red phase, you're going to be doing a lot of PT, guys, and you're going to get yelled at a lot. And that's where the, quote, corrective action, end quote, comes in. Because we don't call it smoking anymore, but realistically, it's still the same thing, guys. It's nothing different. Then you start transitioning white phase. When you get to white phase, it dials that back a little bit because you're handling weapon systems and stuff like that, and you need to be more aware of what's going on, and this is really the time for you guys to learn. Drill sergeants don't want to piss you off or make you freak out like Private Pile and then shoot them or shoot yourself. That would be a horrible experience. Don't do it, guys. You're going to be okay, I promise. Moving on to my favorite phase, personally, blue phase. In blue phase, we did combatives and grenade throwing. I personally like combatives the most. 10 out of 10 would recommend. If you guys have never done any type of combat training, you're in for a fun surprise. Now, what I did to survive basic, guys, which just hopefully helps you guys out, write some letters to loved ones or friends. If you ain't got letters to send to loved ones, tough shit, you'll be alright. Write a friend. If they don't want to write you, then it's probably something you did. Reading a book ain't too bad either. Pick a subject that you guys really like, or some type of story that you like, depending on what the drill sergeants say is approved or not. Me personally, I read a lot of books on tactics and military history, but I can almost bet maybe a third to half of your platoon is going to buy a Ranger handbook, and then everyone that buys a Ranger handbook is going to be like, oh, I'm going to be special forces, this, that, and the third. It is what it is, guys. Probably not going to do it. I have yet to meet anyone that has actually gone to special forces that I went to basic with that also bought the Ranger handbook. Not saying it's useless. You learn a pretty decent amount of shit from it. But let's be real with ourselves. We're dumbass privates in basic. We're not expected to do much. However, with that being said, the easiest part about basic is you're being told where to go, when to be there, and what to wear while you go there. It is the easiest time you'll ever have in that perspective. Now, if you're going to be that guy that forgets a part of his uniform in the middle of winter when it's around 30 or so degrees, and now everyone's suffering because of your mistake, well, maybe it ain't going to be such a good time for you, because then your battle buddies are going to be mad at you, and you're going to probably face the hate for a little bit, and you'll be alright. Average day basic, I would say, looks along the lines of you wake up around 5 o'clock, around 5:45, and they're going to do an inspection of everything. They're going to tell you to go out, do PT. Around 7, you'll go back into the base, shit, shower, shave, and then you'll march off to chow. After you leave chow, you'll do some classes until around noon, and then you'll go back to chow, march back from chow, do a little bit more classes, and then it about rounds off your day. Around 4 o'clock they stop doing everything, and you kind of chill out. It's where about the day starts coming to an end, and you'll go to chow again around 6, and then you'll come back. You'll conduct hygiene, bay maintenance, whatever have you. Go to bed, you'll be alright. Guys, just don't quit. You'll be okay. Just don't be that shitbag that quits at quitting and then quit at quitting. Yes, it's happened. It's a story for another time, though. And I promise I'll get to it eventually, guys. If you guys got any questions, comments, concerns, gripes, whatever, complaints, go ahead and let me know. It's alright. With that being said, you have my guidance. Dismissed.